Hello and welcome to FPL Forbesy. My name is Murray Forbes, and today I'm going to be revealing 3 players you haven't yet heard of for your Euro Fantasy team. Let's dive into it. So let's start off with Gerard Mourinho from Villarreal. All competitions scored 30 goals, 131 shots, and XG per shot of 0.19. Now, this map is superb. Of course, the red circles being the goals and the shots being the purple, as indicated here on the left-hand side, on the right-hand side of our graphic from theanalyst.com. If you want to check them out, I'll leave a link in the description below. So head across there, and they've got a whole load of information for you. I'm just sharing these 3 gems because I haven't yet seen these shared on YouTube yet. Now, let's just read this very important bit here. There's no hiding from the fact that Mourinho's goal tally was inflated by the number of penalties he took this season for Villarreal, with 10 goals from 10 penalty attempts. Only Frank Kessie, 13, and Wassim Ben Yedder, 12, attempted more across the top 5 European leagues in 2020-2021 season, with the former the only player to score more often, 11. Okay. Mourinho has scored his last 14 competitive penalties for club and country, including an important spot kick in the shootout against Manchester United to help his side to European glory in May. Should Spain need a reliable penalty taker this summer, they need look no further. Add this guy to the penalty takers for you guys for Spain. Is he a regular starter? We will have to see. Morata, of course, is the favorite for Spain, and his goal tally is also very, very high. But as a differential, as the competition goes on, keep an eye out on Gerard Mourinho. Next, 2, Manuel Locatelli from Italy. Now, let's jump in to his graphic here from the analyst. Locatelli is a very active passer and carrier of the ball, something I didn't know before I read this article. As you can see, Locatelli played nearly 300 more passes in the opposition half than the next closest contender in Serie A this season, whilst 446 of his passes progressed the ball into the final third, another league high. Locatelli also fares favorably against Serie A's other leading midfielders when it comes to carrying the ball, with Locatelli one of 4 midfielders to record 500 plus carries in Serie A this season, though none of the others also surpassed the 2,000 mark for passes. Amongst the top 8 carrying midfielders in Serie A in 2021 season, no one comes within 500 passes of Locatelli. 500 passes. No one comes. That is a crazy statistic, with 384 of those passes recorded following a carry, i.e., receiving the ball, carrying the ball forward, and then passing it. Potential for assists. Locatelli featured in all 3 of Italy's World Cup qualifiers in March, netting his first international goal away in Bulgaria before assisting former Nero Verdi teammate Stefano Sensi against Lithuania. Marco Verratti and Nicolo Barella are more established names alongside him in the Azzurri midfield, but with links to PSG and Manchester City surfacing, a strong European championship will inevitably rise Locatelli's stock even higher. If Locatelli can serve as the perfect playmaker, rudder to propel an attack buoyed by Ciro Immobile, Lorenzo Insigne, etc., it could be plain sailing on an Azzurri sea this summer. Their first game, of course, is against Turkey. Let's dive into this graphic here. Number of minutes played versus carries per 90, only bettered by Arthur. Tally Serie A. Those are some crazy statistics, and perhaps Locatelli could be a differential in your team. We won't see until that first game for Italy, but someone to keep in mind, perhaps to include in your team as a differential. Let's head to the next player. Right, as for our next player, he has had some spotlight already on him. Burak Yilmaz from Turkey, the oldest striker in the competition this season. Let's look at this graphic in La Liga 1 in the 2021 season, players with 1,000 plus minutes played, only Kylian Mbappe betters his 16 goals per 128 minutes. Better than Wassim Ben Yedder, better than Moise Kean, better than Milik. That is an impressive statistic considering he's the oldest player in the oldest striker, in the competition this year. Without his 21 goal involvements, Lille would have found themselves 16 points worse off, and without his impact, it's unlikely they would have won their first title in 10 years. 16 points, ladies and gentlemen, that is a lot of points. Huge difference and huge impact he makes, and coming at a huge differential price difference to Mbappe, perhaps it's someone to look into. Personally, I see Turkey scoring against Italy, although Italy have a crazy statistic with regards to their clean sheets and keeping the clean sheets. I think it's going to be a nervous start to the Euros for them, and Turkey have absolutely nothing to lose. They are the underdogs. Definitely someone to keep your eyes on this Euro competition, Burak Yilmaz. And here's your bonus for staying this long in the video. Let's head to the bonus player. Now, Thomas Müller has been flying low under the radar and coming in at 9 million for a forward, comparing him to the 11.5 for Harry Kane, the 12 for Cristiano Ronaldo, and the 11 for Lukaku. This could be a budget way into that front line for you. He started their last friendly against Latvia and scored as well in their 7-1 win. I suspect that he will be starting. He is the most experienced player within the German setup now, or one of the most experienced. But let's look at his, on the analyst here, let's have a look at his graphic. Open play XA 12.6, open play assists 14. This is before, obviously, last night's match. Look at the positions he's getting himself into. Absolutely superb. He's not only an assist king, but as well can score us goals. He played a major role in Bayern's 9th consecutive championship during the 2020-2021 Bundesliga as the only player with double figures of goals, 11 goals and 18 assists for Bayern Munich this season. No other player was involved in as many open play sequences ending with a shot as Müller, 186, with 14 of those being the final pass before the goal. Ladies and gentlemen, these statistics are very clearly favorable. Thomas Müller, definitely a candidate for your team. If you found any of that information useful today, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye bye.